right, welcome again to another fantastic and wonderful episode of Dungeons and Dragons via Streamlined with my awesome crew here. We have Cameron next to me playing Josara. She is our feisty stealth mode archer rogue Eladrin style. We got Magvarus played by Tim, who is a human life cleric. I've got many things to say about him, but I'm going to let all his followers and the peasants who worship the ground he walks on speak to him later, potentially. Right next to Tim, who he follows, in fact, is Calcine, played by Megan, who is in the hospital. She has a little baby now, so we're just going to deal with her being on the phone Zoom versus the full Monty, but no big deal. Congratulations, Megan. Welcome, Rome. Next to her, we have Webb and Zaius, the multi-sexual being that plays two characters. I'm just kidding. That's Evan. He plays Webb. His wife will probably be on screen in a minute. She plays Zaius. Webb is a halfling, once ranger, forgot all the ranging and became a bard. Gained a little weight, lost a little hair, got a bunch of churros. And then Zaius, who will show up shortly. Here is a Aasimar paladin. And Max is playing Rigby, our divination wizard, who is a gnome. Hooray, now the introductions are knocked out. You guys know the party. You guys already knew your party and who you were. We had left off last week, rocking and rolling. We were in the arena of the Rib Tickler. The team was fighting a Goliath Black Knight or a Giant Black Knight, some type of large-ass, fully armored individual, and his minions. Calcine had used the Horn of Valhalla to summon some berserkers. Those are all the bees on the screen. And we're at the top. Farron is in the crowd, which the stands of the arena are pretty packed. And Farron is actually in the crowd. She's close to where Rigby is sitting, the only member of the team who opted to not actually jump in the arena to fight. And excuse me if my voice is a little crazy. I've been a little sick, so excuse my raspiness, etc. But Farron is sitting over here quite solemnly and quietly, just watching the interaction of you and watching the match out of the side of her eye as well. And we're on to Calcine, who is up in the arena.
Sweet. So, it's been a minute since I have looked at the map, but I know that I was standing next to the Black Knight, correct?
You are... Yes, you're up next to the right above the Black Knight. There's a berserker to your right, a berserker to your left, a magic sword to your diagonal left, the Goliath Knight below you, berserker to his right, and below that one. There's berserkers and you surrounding him and a dancing sword. Zaius directly across from you. You have advantage.
That's what I was looking for. I was pretty sure I was flanking, but I wanted to be sure. I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Okay.
Which I know comes as a great surprise. I'm still raging, right? It's only been a couple rounds.
Yep, I believe so.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to take those two swings with my great axe.
Okay. I got the first one coming out with advantage. 16 misses.
Bummer.
Second attack with the giant badass great axe. 19 misses.
Bummer. We determined that 19 finally didn't. No, that was the other guys. 19 didn't hit.
Right, because they had shields.
Sure. I get an unarmed attack as a bonus action.
Is it marked unarmed, armed, offhand?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, it's that one. It's just
25.
like kick him in the shin because I'm frustrated.
You hit him.
Love that. A good old-fashioned
took
shin kick.
4 damage.
Perfect. That's wonderful. That's my turn.
Alright, I've got a berserker. I'm gonna swing on him too. Obviously that's what they're here for. He misses. Knight of the Pit, that one's dead. Zachariah, chilling over there with Thronbar, no big deal. Elephant. Mac, do you have access to him, or do you need me to do it? I don't remember.
Sorry, I was spacing out. I was actually trying to figure out if Zeus' hair is purple. Is your hair purple?
I wish it was. That'd be awesome.
The light makes it look like it's purple, and it just totally distracted me. Sorry about that.
It does.
Yeah, Elephant is gonna. Well, he can't really go after any of those. Can he reach the Black Knight?
Not from there. He would have to move, but he could. He could move.
I want to. How much health does he have left? I can't really see either.
Black Knight, it's pretty low.
Yeah. All right. How about if I go after 38? Can I move and then attack him?
Yeah.
Like you would have enough space to do that? Yeah. So let's hit with the gore.
17, just missed him.
Man. I feel like that hit. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, Zeus, you should dye your hair purple, because from what I can see, it looks awesome.
It does look super purple.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I dig it too.
That new job, they must have been like, you need lavender hair.
I know. I was just thinking, I was like, it can work for my new job. But yeah.
I didn't know what kind of company it was. Figured maybe they said, you need to have purple hair to work here. So.
Hey, they may, I don't know their life. They might. But Zeus definitely is supposed to have the kind of lavender hair, so it works.
We're super progressive.
Mosquito around.
Okay. They're all still fighting. Did you start a new job? Oh, she's not paying attention to me. Okay. Oops, I did the damage to myself here. Let me see. It's supposed to go here. Am I muted? Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it.
And Thronbar chilling in the stands, just chatting. Berserker definitely fighting this guy. Definitely misses. Knight of the Pit. I think he's going to go ahead and use a crossbow. Just shoot it over here at Zeus, because why not? He misses miserably. Not like totally miserably, but miserably enough. The, oh, golly. The Black Knight bangs his giant weapon, his giant sword against his armor. It sonic booms across the area in about a 30-foot radius. Everybody near him make a dexterity saving throw.
Is the magical
No,
attack?
don't make mine up.
Yes.
You're any yours?
I'm not even close.
You gotta roll mine for me, Dane.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's not a saving throw.
This one.
Okay. Oop.
I can't do it.
Okay. On to here. Yes.
Doing the Lord's work there, Zeus.
What?
I'll try to roll that.
Okay. Oh wait, seriously, I think. Oh, okay. Hang on.
Kelsey, you got a 13.
Our buddy's letting me re-roll it.
Oh. Our buddy is.
What did I
What's
get?
that?
A 13.
Oh, that sounds right.
You do have bardic inspiration though, so.
14.
Who? Me? Somebody else.
I think everybody has bardic inspiration. You
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
just give it to
You do
everybody.
too, Megan. Do you want to use
Pretty
it?
much.
But does 19 not work?
You don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Oh, I choose to
19
use bardic
usually is pretty
inspiration
solid.
prior.
Yeah, is anybody using that before anything happens?
For the record, I've got a husband very clearly telling me not to use it now, so I'll go ahead and not use it. But if it's disaster, we're gonna blame him.
You're married? I'm just kidding.
It's hard to say. Yeah, it's a surprise.
Oh wait, I forgot. I would like to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. So you got a 17. So the only
Okay.
one of you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one of you that gets knocked prone is Webb. And
Oh boy.
Everybody takes 5 damage, except Webb takes 11. You gotta put it on for me if you can, guys.
Is Webb flying right now?
Oh, were you flying, Webb?
I think he was.
I was, but I was down to like where Calcine was because I healed her or something last game.
Okay.
Touched her somehow.
That's better for you. So the thunderous wave that comes off of the knight's armor from his sword and knocks one of you prone and hurts all of you a little bit isn't the worst part of what he does. The worst part of what he does is his armor starts to undent and decrease, and parts where you've hit him kind of refold back
Nonsense,
to
something.
a little bit better. He's not fully 100% back to where he was when you first got in the arena with him, but he definitely regained some of his previous panache points.
It seems like a bummer. Did we have a sense by chance of if that was like a... It seemed like he was doing it offhand, almost it was like a bonus, or...
That's all.
I feel like he was...
That's all he did that round.
Okay.
NE2 is talking to Vontarian Magvaris. Why is this going on right now?
Alright, I'm going to use Channel Divinity Preserve Life on Calcine. So, I don't think anybody else is under a half. So it's just going to heal her up to halfway health. I don't know what that's going to be, but it's up to 45 hit points.
Okay, so she's at 36 of 118. So 59 is half, so what, another 23?
Is that me you're talking about? Am I
Yeah.
that low?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty low.
Shit.
He's the Goliath's
really
been
paying
like attacking
attention
you
last week.
alone.
It's a good thing I
All
summoned
right.
those berserkers.
Right,
I'm gonna use-
I put her at half.
I'm gonna use Wave Dancer to attack Goliath Black Knight. Doesn't work so well. No, that's not gonna hit. And nothing there.
Okay, Jill Sarhawk.
That'd be me. All right. We're going to target Knight of the Pit 17. Although not him. I'm her. There we go. Okay. Figure this out. Sorry, my thing is going really slow.
I blame Tim.
He's using up all the internet.
Probably Lucy in there, but she got all her connectivity toys in there.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. I'm clearly hidden, right?
No, for the 100th time. There's nowhere to hide in the arena.
It was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
I know. That's why I said it.
24, does that hit?
It does.
Fantastic. Do I get my sneak attack since he's got a couple people engaged with him?
Yep, as long as you
Berserkers.
engage with somebody, unless they have something special that we haven't talked about yet.
All right, double checking that.
As it
Pay
currently
attention
is, though,
properly.
you got this. Oof.
31 damage. All right,
He didn't like
take
it.
that. Boom, and I'll hide just because I can.
I am one with the floorboard. You cannot see through me or past me. I am one.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do here. If I can figure out where my stealth check is. Yep.
I knew
Boom. Just to see. You just have to tell me if I'm hidden. Nope, not hidden. Maybe a little bit.
it. Maybe a
I
little-
camouflaged. I'm wearing my witch costume all of a sudden, so now I'm hidden. Makes sense, right?
Puts a pole on the ground and just hangs on it and says she's a scarecrow.
That's it for me.
Alright, Berserker's gonna just go ahead and continue berserking on this knight right here. Looks like he hit him. That's good.
I think that's the first time Berserkers hit.
Do you think... Oh, Berserkers have hit before, I think.
It's hard for them to hit with these guys.
They've been getting hit.
AC of 20.
Yeah, that's true. 18 if they're fighting in combat, like melee. All right, Rigby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I was I'm trying to remember. I was reading this guy's mind, and
Sam.
he had some kind of strange connection to Farron.
Mm-hmm.
But do I get the sense, and I'll roll an insight check if I need to. Do I get the sense that they mean me harm or they have ill intentions?
Roll an insight check for sure.
Okay.
And let me preface this with there aren't very many empty seats in the arena. So Miko and Lute, when they came up, they had been wandering. Like it wasn't like they.
Okay.
But Sam was with Farron at their table. He was there. They were separate entities.
Well, it's not a great roll. It's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're not quite sure then, to be honest. Not necessarily harm or help, but he seems. What you can tell for sure is that he wants to please Farron, who appears to be his mistress or like boss, not like his like side hustle lady, like his sneaky link.
So I had been like pretending to read this guy's fortune or something. So I'm just going to say something like, "Is there anything else you wish to know?"
Will she ever love me back?
It's hard to say. Did she ever love you?
I like to think that she did, yes. He takes your hand in his and he puts a piece of paper in your hand and like pulls his hand away, leaving the paper there, and he excuses himself from the table.
Oh, okay.
It's a love note.
Finally, Rigby's getting some action.
Dear Narda.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
All right, Lou is, she's enjoying the match. She's like, oh, like she's real into it. Every time something happens, like somebody hits hard or whatever, she like kind of jumps in her seat. Miko, who's quite big, doesn't have much to say about the fight. He's pretty content to drink and kind of jollily look across his glass at the tiny person in front of him and the tiny person on his shoulder. For there is a 5-inch little pixie type person on his shoulder that's kind of like whispering things at him. Winterthorn.
Well, I seem to think I got some powdered iron in my pocket here somewhere. Yep, there it is. It's time to make this an even fight, and I'll cast Enlarge on Calcine. And she's going to get real big.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Oh, Christ.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Is that just one size
So
up?
you get... Yeah, she's one size larger. Her weapon grows one size larger as well. She has advantage on strength checks and save, and she gets an extra D4 for each weapon attack.
So I guess my question is, what happens because she's got people on every side of her? Like, does she just push them in another square?
Yeah, she's just bigger.
She's not a square bigger, though? She's just like...
She's not necessarily a square bigger. I don't know.
But so it enlarges me
Yeah,
from
she's just taller. You
a
can-
large size
Yeah,
creature,
she's-
right? Or no?
She went from 7 feet to 14, 10 feet.
You know-
Insert feet here.
Do you have that with the Tui stuff? Yeah, you do.
I do, bub.
All right, put the effect
I
on
dropped
her.
it. I dropped it on her like it's hot.
Oh, man, popping like it's hot.
Mm.
I hear,
Oh,
I hear a baby.
And for my bonus action here, we're gonna just well, I think I'm out of inspirations. Well, I got one left.
I'm sure you're cheating.
Magmaris, you got an inspiration? You do.
I do. Yeah.
Calcine
Yes,
used
yeah,
hers.
everybody's
Chelsea used hers. Yeah.
Oh, did y'all good? Oh, good. We make you big and you're inspired by Maduros.
Megan, you also have a DM inspiration for being here while you're in the hospital with your newborn.
love that.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
I'm
fly
save it
up
for life
and
and death.
back a little bit there, sorry, and I'm all done.
I'm all done. All right, Zayas, Megas.
For the record, when he went back, I'm pretty confident he went backwards. He did like a little Flintstones noise with his feet. He's little. You get it. Okay, whatever. Okay, so Zaius is going to do a couple of sort of housekeeping type things.
Start sweeping. She's like, oh, this place is a mess.
Actually, that would be right. That'd be right in line, but sadly, no. Okay, so first we are going to do a little bit of Radiant Soul. So the fact this goes on my person over here. No. Unable to decode effect details. Okay, so hopefully that's great. Is that error okay? You think? DM?
Look.
My husband's pointing to stuff on the screen. What's up, baby?
Click on the magnifying
Click on the magnifying glass.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
say nothing. It's just
You're
9
dropping
damage.
this effect? It's just what?
No, you just do 9 damage, right?
Yeah, plus, for sure my wings are cold too. Plus, I thought there was something else.
Oh, so this is when you bust your wings out?
Yeah. Because this guy, maybe like less patient with him when you just sucked life and energy and love from my friends and me, and his armor got all better. I was like, all right. So I got out the wings, and I'm going to do some radiant damage as I do other things. So yeah, and plus I can fly around. It's just cooler, if not also easier. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use one of my channel divinity slots to regain a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Are you attacking?
Okay.
Can you do anything
I'm sorry?
else? Can you attack and stuff too? Is Radiant Soul an action?
Radiant Soul is an action, unfortunately. But it's like an extra free radiant damage for like 10 rounds. So I figure it's worth investing in. You hate it. You hate me.
Oh,
You love me.
You're doing a lot right now.
I am? I did 2 things.
No, I mean, does he take damage?
No.
Radiant Soul? I'm just trying to look at it, and I don't have anything.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hang on.
The other one I
Okay,
have
hang
is
on.
a Warlock one.
No, it says once per turn you can have an attack or something deal 9 in additional radiant damage, but I'm not damaging him this round.
So that takes an action to do?
It says once per long rest as an action.
Okay.
I would, if that's a bonus action, I'm a happy baby clam.
Doesn't sound like it because you're going to do extra damage a bunch.
Yeah. You love it?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, great. You
Yes.
still have the hate face. I couldn't tell. And then,
I'm sick.
yeah, so I'll regain that slot in.
I'm sick, so I'm always going to have a hate face.
Oh, but
All right. Well, the berserker's going to just chop away, or the knight is going to chop away at this berserker, which you guys probably don't care about at all because they're just like random NPCs that Calcium was like, I'm going to summon a bunch of meat shields. Let's see, where'd that one go? Berserker.
He's just to the right of the Black Knight.
That one?
Underneath. Bottom right.
Oh, I see it.
Black
Yeah,
Knight.
there's a crown on mine. Usually it's hidden. Gotcha. Perfect. Thank you, man. So, let's see. He'll swing out at the big knight. And miss. They're great fodder, though, I tell you. I don't know if I've ever been more mad at Megan. Yeah, right. Let's see. So that one missed. The knight's going to hit him with a crit. Oop. Supposed to do more than that. There it goes. And another berserker is going to attack this knight here. Looks like he hits him. Go ahead and give him some damage. Another berserker, another berserker. Jeez, oh Pete's. There's so many. Could have rolled 3, not 10. Not mad, you're mad.
How much fun would that have been, though?
I know, they just keep hitting too.
Sucks for you.
Oh man, he just critted on this knight. Boom. Nice work. Sam gets back to Farron. Farron just sits there and nods. Calcine, you're up. You are still in the same position. The only difference now is that you're as tall as the knight almost.
So let's. No, it's almost a tummy. Let's go ahead and make 2 attacks again. I'm at half health, right?
Yep, you're half.
Yeah. Let's do the same thing. We're gonna do all 3 attacks.
First attack's a 27. You hit. Grand total of looks like almost max damage. 12 and a 2 with the bonus dice for 22 on the dice. 11 that gets through. Let's attack 1, attack 2 coming in. With a 25 to hit is going to do the trick. Throw some dice at him real quick. I got an 11 and a 4 for 23. 11 on the dice. So almost maxed. You're like 1 point shy of max damage the last 2 attacks.
Love that for us.
I'm great for it. And then last attack you miss with the fist.
That's okay. The X is what matters.
What's that song in that movie where like the guys, Jay and Silent Bob are outside the place and they got that guy that comes up, he starts singing about Berserker. How's it go?
Oh, I don't know that are you talking about Mallrats? I don't know.
No, it's not Mallrats. It's Clerks.
Oh, Clerks. That's, yeah. It's, I don't know that I know that one.
Oh, it's pretty hilarious. Oh, let's see. So that Berserker misses. The Goliath Knight tries to hit him with his sword and manages to. Let's see what happens. If they die when you summon them, do they die for real? Or do they just get desummoned?
Probably just desummoned. Because they're kind of like spirits, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, they're coming from Valhalla, so yeah, they would be. Zachariah's like, what a fight this is! You got them, Calcine! You're a giant now! As Zachariah likes to do, one more turn, I'm sure you'll be done!
I'll flex a muscle.
Watch your back! Holy cow, her biceps freaking huge! The whole crowd goes crazy. Like batshit wild. Elephant. That's his name, right? Elephant.
Yep. Yep. All right. So he is going to go after out of the pit 38. I don't know if
he missed.
God dang it! You suck, Elephant.
When he hits,
go back to your home on War Island.
Go back to your home. Are you desummoning him?
No.
There's so much summon stuff on the field. Hey, the Berserker got a critical hit on the Black Knight. Both ones. Are you kidding? Good times. Knight of the Pit. He's going to fight as well. Misses. Slamberina's chilling. She's whispering in the one dude's ear. Von Taran's up at the top, talking to any two. The Knight of the Pit's down there fighting a Berserker because you guys threw a bunch of Berserkers at them and now they're in the way and this fight's taking forever. But I love it. Critical hit on the Berserker. Let's see. Hits Berserker again. Thronbar. Settle down, Zachariah. You've had one too many scotches. The Zachariah says, pish posh. He drinks another one. That's how Zachariah and Thronbar interact. You know that. Berserker nat ones again. Another one does. These guys are doing good and bad, like all at once. It's a whole way of being, I guess. Takes a little damage. Let's see. Knight of the Pit is next. You know what he's gonna do, don't you, Zaius? Shoots his crossbow at you. 17 misses. Dink! Just bangs into your armor and falls to the ground. Goliath Knight takes a bunch of damage from your Spirit Guardians, and so does, right? Is that what's going on? Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, you still need to fix that because it's rolling both the DC 19 and DC 17. So it's doing like double damage.
Yeah. He's immune anyway.
Or you can just leave it, that's fine. I'm fine with him taking double damage.
Well, you have 2 on.
No, I only have one.
I don't know how to fix it then, because it's doing. I don't know how to fix it.
Just take it off then, and I'll reapply it, I guess.
Okay. What's left of it though? 98 rounds.
Yeah, a lot.
I'm taking it all the way off.
Yeah, it's just like in the coding, it says like the saves wisdom SDC. So I don't have a way to actually make that the 19 that it should be.
Yeah, you do. Let me look at your. Don't apply it yet. Let me.
Okay.
Allow me to dig in, sir. I'm the pro at this. Ask Megan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? What's the coding say?
I'm looking it up. For spiritual guardians, it says aura 15 foe. That's the feat, right?
Yeah.
That means that it's an enemy that takes the aura effect,
Okay,
not a friend.
Right. If faction, foe, save wisdom, SDC, MH, save damage, 3d8 radiant. Where does it show the... Oh, here.
I think it's based on his spell DC.
Yeah, but it's put it at 17, and we think it's supposed to be 19.
Well, it's because I have that amulet that increases it by 2. All my DC.
Oh, I put it on here as 19 right up top here. So it should work as that now.
Okay, I just apply that effect to myself then.
Yeah, try it again.
Cool. It says save 17.
I don't know how to do it. We'll just have to watch it, and if he just watch it, and if it, we'll have to look at it again. Actually, look at it.
I can just take the effect off. Well, that's all I'll do. I'll take the effect off, and I'll manually do it.
Okay.
Because I can do like the manual one. I can actually alter that DC.
Yeah, I got it set at 19 for you. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe that ring. Maybe we have to apply the ring to your character sheet through the same kind of coding, and then maybe it'll work.
Huh.
I don't know. We'll have to look at it. So let's see. Black Knight's got stuff he's going to do. First and foremost, he's going to slam Calcine. But he misses. Apparently, you getting big threw him off his game, and then he's going to swing his sword around at Zeus. 23 does hit. 18 points of damage to Zeus. Any two.
I'm gonna have to pass. Thanks. I'm taking it.
You're not going to take the damage? Okay. Any two, if anybody's watching him, gets up and kind of leaves off in a huff. He was up top talking to Vontarian, but now you're up, Magvaris.
All right, I'm gonna do my last level 4 spell for another Guardian of Faith. I was gonna put it like right on top of the Black Knight.
What are you casting on him?
Guardian of Faith.
Oh, okay, so he takes a bunch of damage again.
Yeah, 20 probably. He succeeded his save, so he only takes 10.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. My bonus action will be trying to feebly swing at him with Wave Dancer again, I guess. Haven't hit him yet. Nope, still not gonna hit him.
You're so depressed.
No, that's fine. I got excited because I have this like fighting sword now, and it's not going so well, but that's fine. It's still a fancy sword.
You don't have to use your bonus action to do it. It's already flying. Now it just attacks whoever you tell it. I think it's just you can use your bonus action to toss this magic sword into the air and speak the command word, Wave Dancer, and then once you do, it begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it, uses your attack ability, scores and damage rolls while the sword hovers, bonus action to
I guess
fly.
if I don't need to move it, I guess I don't need to use my bonus action, but I mean, I don't really have anything else to use my bonus action on anyway, so I guess I could take a potion or something, but I'm not even that injured, so.
It flies back to your hand after the 4th round, though. I think that would be now.
Yeah, I haven't been doing that just because I've been using my bonus action every time, so it could be flying back anytime. Since it's not farther than 30 feet away from me, then it's never going to be an issue.
Gotcha.
So it'll just come back and I'll redeploy it the same turn.
Gotcha. Hawk?
I'm going to really surprise everyone here and use my arrow from a distance. Safely. I know, everyone just poof. Shock and awe. That's what I do. Can't tell if I'm focused on this guy or not, because this doesn't ever work for me. Am I targeting a lot of people? Alright, just the one guy. Just the one guy. Alright. And I'm definitely hidden, right? So I get advantage.
You don't get advantage. You're not actually hitting. I'll just keep saying it.
got a heads up
You're going to
back
keep
right
joking
now.
about it. I'm going to keep saying it. Rolls advantage anyway. Got it.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. I didn't click it.
Who are you hitting?
You got to apply it last turn.
I never clicked it.
Yeah, but
So.
you clicked that you're hidden, and you're hidden to him because when you roll stealth, the
Yeah.
machine says you are hidden even when you aren't. That's why you shouldn't hide
Oh.
when you can't.
I clicked it, but then I unclicked it. Mute yourself, please. Thank you. Alright, so, my bad. Do you want me to just re-roll again?
Yeah.
What if it's not as good?
Why is it still going on?
What if it's so good? Suck it.
Here, I gotta take, there, now do it.
No, I'm not re-rolling that again.
Yeah, you are, because it's still an advantage, because you keep hiding.
That's your problem, not mine. Gosh. Sucks.
I'll just put more.
A fucking 4? Are you kidding me? Excuse me.
You have advantage. You have a DM
No.
inspiration. You can re-roll.
I have an inspiration. Cool. Let me feel really effing inspired right now. There we go.
Yeah, you hit.
Telling me to roll 4. Let's snip that beard. All right. Hang on. So I get to do my sneak attack, right? Yep.
Yes.
And I'm going to sneakily attack and
Holy moly. Ah,
land 34. All right.
he
Let's
died.
go. He did.
He did.
Let's go. And I'm going to hide. Just kidding. I won't touch it.
I won't push it, but I'm going to hide. See what happens when I do that. Okay, Berserker. You know what he's doing. He's just going to attack the one that's right in front of him. That's what they do. Looks like he misses. Rigby.
So Rigby is he's going to turn to his table, Loot and Miko and Slamberina, and he's going to say, you saw what that portly fellow did in the arena just a few minutes ago. I can do that. Would you like to see? I can make one of you grow larger.
Slamberina does like a somersault down Miko's arm, rolls onto the table, and slams her half full thimble down, sloshes over the sides, takes the big drinks, and says, "Thumbs up!" Like points at herself. Me, real tiny voice.
I cast Enlarge on Slamberina.
How big does she get?
Twice as big.
So she's like a small creature now, or she went from. She was 5 inches tall, so she's 10 inches tall.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's awesome. She starts doing a jig and dancing and like waving her now like good sized thimble around. It's more like in her hands than it was like her arms around it. She's like, ah! She starts laughing and giggling and dancing around and throwing dust everywhere. Miko starts sneezing uncontrollably. Oops. Because she's throwing sneezing dust at him.
All right, that's it for me.
I'm glad you're having a good time, Max. You're here for it. All right, are you going to read your note now or later?
No, I put it in my pocket for later.
Okay. Miko's sneezing uncontrollably, but he like scoops her up in his hand anyway and like lifts her up, so she's like 12 feet off the ground and 10 inches tall, doing a dance on this giant humanoid dude's hand, like dancing like a little jig up there, slamming the rest of her thimble. Winterthorn of the Winterthorn clan.
Well, let me reach down into my pocket here. Yep. Well, another churro.
Oh god, not the churro
More over
one.
here. Hold on. No, that's a button. Here. Oh, there we go.
That's
Two
not-
more. All right, so
That's
I got
not a
4
churro.
churros.
That's way too soft.
And we're gonna cast Magic Churro at 2nd level. So
Okay.
Magic Missile.
I
Coming
just
your way.
envision like flying churros and like obscuring view and like them taking diabetes damage and stuff.
Cinnamon sugar flying through the air.
It's just a trail of cinnamon and sugar behind the churros as they shoot across the world and fuck shit up.
That's stuff with today.
Sounds like a good time. I bet your parents enjoy the churro talk.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't? Oh, he's dead.
Oh no!
So
He
dead.
magic missile him with
Toast.
churro death.
He is cinnamon toast crunch.
They're
Ah,
gonna take his leg, they had to take his life.
Hey, that's 3 damage to the knight.
It all
And
counts.
that's it for me.
It all counts. Alright, Zeus. You purple haired freak. I'm just kidding.
So, I'm going to go again. I was inspired by Jill Sara, who was very original this time, and I want to also be original, and I want to take my sword and go pew 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 pew,
Oh, good.
and hit him.
Stick to what you're good at, right?
Yes.
The two,
But
you're purple hair in one and just regular hair in the other.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's this. I got a new computer for work. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm on, and so I guess it's a new purple hair computer. Maybe that's how it's formatted. You
It'll
know,
work. You're making life better for everybody playing.
that's right. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, we will use our little sword, which is up here, and it should do advantages and stuff automatically, right?
No, because unless he was prone, you have to hit the advantage button. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Just go ahead and attack.
So I just throw this off somewhere, I think, right? And yeah. So hit advantage.
I think that effect that you put on yourself, or that you meant to put on yourself last time, didn't actually go.
It did say like can't make sense of the settings or something. It had an error. Let me try again, maybe.
Pull the damage over it.
Yeah, I've been saying I can just pull the damage over, which I guess is true, but it's lame because I wanted to show. Yeah, unable to decode effects. I don't know.
What is going on with your? It's probably because you haven't opened the modules on your new computer.
Right. Well, so let's just hit him, and I'll just add the 9 damage in case I hit.
I can drag the damage over for the 9.
No, that's not gonna hit.
Sure isn't.
I rolled super low
You have inspiration.
with advantage. That wasn't. That,
Oh yeah, you have
wait.
you have bardic.
I guess I do have inspiration. So, is it an 8?
It's a
Okay.
D8.
He likes to point to the 8. Is it the one that says 8 on it, babe?
That's the one.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I just also roll that, or 21.
That'll hit.
Yay! Thanks for the advantage, churro boy. Okay.
Yeah,
let's see.
yeah.
Sure, welcome.
Sure, welcome. Okay, now I got 1, 2, plus 6, something. Does that look right? Okay.
I love that her head's in 2 computers. I still can't see her face. There she is.
I'm blurry in his. And then plus 9, which I can add because I'm so smart.
I got your 9. Just do the
Dane,
damage.
can you put the damage on?
19 damage, and I'll drag that over to the knight.
That's right. Shoot it.
Done it. And
Okay.
9 more.
The extra 9 is radiant.
Yep, I did it.
Okay.
You get another attack,
So-
though, ma'am.
I know, I do it twice.
Hooray! Oh, are you gonna smite this next? You could have smited.
I did. But I'm too dumb to function, so I didn't.
Me too.
Opportunity lost. Great. Good job, Zayas. You're a miracle.
Don't smite on this attack.
Right.
It's never too late to be smitten. I hope.
That's what Zayas says to him as she tries to swing her sword right now.
Hey,
19, baby. Okay, and so we're gonna do some smiting. What was not there? Down here. I mean, my husband's pointing to branding smite. You think? Is there a better one somewhere? Oh, these are my only level 2 guys. All right. So 2 is, I think, this one. So, you see the thing? Usually there's a one with
If you open it up, it's easy.
Okay, got it. So, okay. So, which is which?
Track that too.
It's the 2d6? Okay. And it goes on him. Thank you. That didn't roll, did it?
Well, you have
You need to do you have to do a divine smite. What you just applied was a spell, which puts a smite on your next attack. You have to just do a regular divine smite.
Okay. Can
She's
I?
about to do damage though, so it might work. Just try to do your damage and see what happens.
Okay, but I'll be able to do the other kind of smite, right? If this doesn't work.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, that's why I'm in charge.
Okay.
I get the big bucks for this game.
Plus the 9 also.
So that did 2d8
And
plus
plus-
6, so it didn't do the 2d6 damage for your smite. So just roll 2d6 and I can add them on for you.
Okay.
And I can drag the 9 over as well.
I'm gonna grab 2 of those, but I guess.
Right click on it.
Yeah, that's right. Hang on. Oh, good. That was you. Okay. Right click. I need 2 of these. It didn't go on him. I'm so sorry.
8.
Add 8, yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
And
I clicked it to the next person, and then but in my head, I'm going to be adding this up. I want to know what I did.
38.
37.
Was it 20 plus 14 plus 9?
He's going to disengage and go over here and leap towards the Black Knight. The Black Knight's armor opens up. There's nothing inside. The Black Knight lands inside it. You hear screaming, and the Black Knight's armor lights up on the inside as it closes around the other warrior. And then a bunch of berserkers gonna go. You guys, these berserkers, I'm telling you, Megan, you're definitely fired. I'm definitely stealing that. Like, who's we have rogues? We don't have any rogues. Okay, definitely gonna have
I mean,
to.
it's like it only works once every 7 days, so
Yeah.
maybe you don't cry about it.
All right, I'm sorry. She's a mom now. I gotta listen. I know your friends are watching. I'm not supposed to spoil any news, but.
All my friends are watching. All my friends already know.
All my friends are here. Let's see, where's this one at? There he is. Okay. So it didn't seem like the Black Knight healed as much from that injured warrior sacrificing himself to the armor, but it didn't hurt him. Sam talking quietly to Farron and Calcine.
Perturbed by the recent development, but not deterred. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same action. Twice with the great axe, por favor.
All right. Well, I mean, you do have advantage too, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother! My fucking voice is gone. It was fine like yesterday. I don't know what happened. I haven't even seen anybody to talk to.
At least you look good.
Oh, you're so nice to me. All right, missed the first one with a 14, a 3 and a 4 on the dice. Second one. So I got 8 and a 16 on the dice, 26 total. Hoops!
Let's go.
Quick 18 damage, resist down to 9, and an offhand attack. Swinging
Yeah, you got it.
Swinging McSwingerstein.
Straight into the shin. Actually, let's stomp on his toe this time.
Looks like that hit too. Stomps on his toe. Partial resisted, he takes 8. Still, that's hella damage.
But
You're doing good, mama. You can say that now. And the Berserker misses. Knight of the Pit is dead. Zachariah is still belligerently cheering everyone on and screaming about the muscles on that lady. Giant Elephant.
Not that he's worth much this game, but, you know, maybe we'll just have him go for the Black Knight. See what happens.
Which one?
And go commit self-suicide.
Oh, the...
So,
to it.
that's right.
Speed is 40, so...
You know, I'm afraid to get hurt, but I'm going to live vicariously through my elephant.
So he could get
you know.
to here, like, by moving double, but he'd be out of movement. That'd be all he could do.
Okay. Yeah, like gore Berserker too?
No,
Gore
'cause-
through them?
I mean, he could if you decide if you wanted to just ruin the Berserker's day. I mean, that's fine. That's all totally. I can put him back. You want to do that?
I mean, they're all about to disappear anyways, right?
I love that about you. Are you attacking
Sorry.
the Berserkers?
Kelsey, are you going to hate me forever? I destroy your Berserkers.
I mean, through them you
Shoot.
get to him.
I'm going to do it.
Love that about you.
All right, let's go. Let's gore, stomp, whatever.
Love that for you.
That's saying, oh my god. All the things.
All right. Well, it effectively stomps this one prone. Let me see if the other one gets hit with it.
I'm stomping the knight. That's my end game.
Well, you got to
I don't
stomp
want to do
through
it.
these guys to get to them. You can't just push them out of the way. You got to like gore them down.
Walk me through how that works for an elephant.
Exactly.
I just went to the zoo. I know you're false, so.
Well, that giraffe ate some lettuce.
I've done some research. It can shove people.
I'm sure
All right,
it
so can I stomp the Black Knight too? Is that what you're saying? I can't do that in the same turn?
No, not in the same turn. I mean, you could gore this, knock this one prone, and try and knock the other one out of the way, but that'd be...
No, then I'll go around.
Oh, well, fine. Be that way.
I will.
Okay. Berserker's gonna attack the Goliath Knight, or the Black. I say Goliath just because he's giant size or big. Slamborina, still having a blast. Also has a refill. Definitely hammer timed. Occasionally turns invisible and reappears. Does a somersault. Slides down the big dude's arm onto his shoulder. Tries to climb back up it. Realizes she has wings. Flies in circles. Just having a good time. Floats in front of Rigby's nose. Taps on his nose once and winks at him. Spins in a circle. Flips her hair around. Throws dust everywhere. Giggling.
It's Tinkerbell on bath salts.
On something. She's done. Vontarian sits stoically along the sidelines watching the fight. Knight of the Pit, he is toast. Thronbar trying to subdue Zachariah, who's now trying to actively get into the ring. Berserker, no one touches Calcine! You know, Alright, Knight of the Pit. This one's still alive. He's been having a good time with this crossbow, and nobody's really been messing with him, so he's just going to shoot another bolt. Over at Zeus, who it dings off her armor again. The Black Knight is going to successfully save, takes half. I rolled a 20, so I guess your thing didn't matter. So it still says DC 17 though.
Yeah, well, you have to take it off, 'cause I can't take the effect off of me, and I'll just do it manually with the 19 DC.
Zeus looks like surprised and mildly offended every time someone tries to hit her, and not surprised when it doesn't hit.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Get that little sliver of
Tries to hit you with his sword and misses, Zeus, and then he's going to come back around for another one at Calcine too, kind of dividing and conquering between the true threats around him. Manages to hit Calcine with a 31 for
Holy
30
moly.
damage. Partially resisted down to 17. It looks like.
Would Zeus have been able to see? Because I actually don't know as a player if she's like getting low or not. But would I be able to see if Calcine's looking kind of bloody or not?
Calcine's giant sized right now. Like she's
So
very,
then
very
no,
big.
we're good.
But she's
Never mind.
also quite battered. I wouldn't say she's on death's door, but she's quite battered.
How does just because Zeus can actually absorb things?
You have medicine skill?
It's not that. I have like a skill where
Oh.
damage can go to me instead.
You have to be within 5 feet of them, though, right?
I thought I was flanking people. Am I not within 5 feet?
No, you're 10 feet away.
I know. All right. Hey, good luck with that damage over there. Bye.
Enjoy it.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the Goliath Knights.
Just
See how that goes.
quick sacred flame, no big deal.
You
Fails.
failed it. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Blessing Strikes. Good. Plus Blessing Strikes. 3d8 damage. And he did.
Oh, hold on. Let me add 3,000 experience hit points. To
Yeah. Of course. Well, where's his last guy? Is he just sitting back there with a crossbow doing nothing?
Once the what's that?
His last guy's just sitting back there with a crossbow. He's not going to heal his Goliath.
Well, he was going to, but you killed him.
Oh.
Did anything special happen when he died?
I was gonna get into it. Then you guys had all these questions. Sitting in the stands, like I wonder what happens now. Yeah, no. So as soon as you finish denting the armor in completely, it semi evaporates into like black smoke, and also black smoke kind of leaches off of the final Knight of the Pit down there, leaving behind a 20-something looking half elf. Obviously, he's older than that because he's elven. Some half elven male in essentially just a loincloth. Looks like he might have been a slave at one point or something. He's got wounds on his back from a whip. He's got cufflinks from whatever, and he falls to the ground, not unconscious, but very out of sorts. Like, how did I get here? Where am I? Speaking in Elven.
Do any of us speak Elven?
I mean, I think half of you do, probably.
I do.
You're not down there.
Oh, but we already heard what you said. Just kidding.
Well, I mean, at least, if nothing else, at least Jilsara speaks Elven. But yeah, and that's the end of combat. You guys have won. Add the Megan had, I don't know if she has it in front of her right now, but I know she had the total sums of what you would win if you did your bets.
They're at home on my desk.
So we can just add that later. It's not like you guys are strapped for cash right now.
Correct.
Does it not matter if there's one guy still alive?
Zeus is a little.
Are you talking about Knight of the Pit 6?
Yeah.
So when the Black Knight fell, he evaporated into like misty black smoke. The armor around the Knight of the Pit also evaporated, leaving a barely dressed, quite injured half-elf who's delusional and confused, asking how he got there. He looks like he may have been, enslaved or imprisoned or something.
And that wasn't the big Black Knight. That was the Knight of the Pit.
The only remaining Knight of the Pit is that's the one whose armor evaporated off of him. Right. The Black Knight itself completely
smoke.
Nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
But did he say I yield? I mean, he's still fair game, right?
Yeah, I mean they can attack him, and he's just not a knight anymore. He's an unarmed half elf in undies.
In a loincloth, yeah. Poor guy's been a sex slave all
Give
this
Rigby
time. I
a
mean, that's gotta
fucking
be tough.
two-handed great
Yeah.
sword and let him run. I used to like divination magic until I got a taste of blood. You know?
Down, Rigby, down.
Takes 5 levels in warrior for no reason. Just kidding. I sensed that this was going to get deep, so I grabbed a sword.
Okay, so if we're out of combat, can Zayas make her way to the confused woundy guy?
Absolutely.
Because I've got lay on hands as a thing. I wouldn't necessarily have a sense for how many hit points the guy has or needs, as my husband just slashed me an amount that I could give him. Thanks, babe. Since the elf is like a layperson, but I'd say I might drop like 7 on him and see if that seems
he's not dying. He's less injured than Calcine for sure.
Yes, but I'm hoping to get some stories from him and stuff. And I feel like if we heal him, he might be, and he might murder us. I don't know his life, but
I don't think he's been injured. He's been shooting people with crossbows from the distance this whole time.
Oh, Jake, you said he was all like disoriented and he had like wounds on his back. I was confused. Just
like scars.
Okay. Old wounds. Love it.
Yeah, like he looked
Zayas
like he
does
was...
nothing. The end.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if do we typically heal like right after combat in the arena? I don't know. I'll do a prayer of healing since we're out of combat.
Right here, or are you guys gonna go below? Are you done with the arena itself? Are you gonna do that in front of everyone?
We probably exit the arena first.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done with the arena. Fantastic. You guys collect your earnings from the same person who got you in there, the Master of Games. A note is waiting for you and for you, Webb.
Oh, thank you. What's this say here?
So you read it to yourself, immediately grab Zayas, and excuse yourselves from the group, and say we'll catch up with you soon.
Guys, we gotta go check something out real quick. We'll be back in just a little bit.
And you know what? You might need Calcine too. Megan, do you want?
Yeah, yes.
Calcine,
Yeah,
you grab Calcine and Zayas, and you guys head off to explore whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna need a little backup.
That's who I'd grab. We're the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. See you guys. Congratulations on your
See you guys next
kid.
week.
Congratulations on your parents.
You have any candy?
Oh, she's gone. Bye, buddy.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
So that was one part Dungeon Master, one part being a good person and letting them go do their things because it is Sunday and people have families. So we've got 3 wild stallions left. You guys are regrouping still at the arena. Magvarus and Jilsara will say you just kind of, after you collect your earnings, you whittle your way back over to where Rigby sits and join him, and then you guys tell me whatever you want to do.
Your hair's brown again.
I know. It's such a bummer. Yeah. I gotta go dye it purple. Bye, guys.
Do it.
Well, I guess I'll start by taking a look at this mysterious note.
Okay. So you open it up. It says, it's written in like very like calligraphy type, like fancy writing, and it says you're cordially invited to come and visit with me at my estate, and it's signed the lady's name.
Farron.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a date and time, or?
Yep, it's that night, or it's this evening, later tonight, and there's like a location on it.
Okay, I guess I'll plan to do that, and I'll tell the story to Magvarus and Jilsara about how I met Sam and I read his mind and basically got this strange. Why are you making that face? And how I got this sense that they wanted something from me, but I couldn't quite figure out what it was.
Gotcha.
And so I'd like to go and investigate.
Okay.
Would you like any help?
Yeah, you can come back me up if you want. I'm not as handy with with a weapon as you are, so it might be helpful.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll tag along then. After, like, I imagine, I don't remember what time of the day it was right now.
It's always a question, isn't it?
Yeah. No, this is like midday, I believe.
Yeah, it was like 3.
Yeah, so it's still early afternoon or late afternoon, early evening.
I once played a character with the Keen Mind feat, which you always know how many hours it is until sunset. It was like the best way to annoy your DM is to ask, how many hours until sunset? Like 5 times a session.
I can see it. I'm annoyed with trying to remember what time of day it was last time we played every week. Not really annoyed. I'm just kidding. Okay, so it sounds like you guys are interested in heading over to her estate. What about you, Jill Sarah? Do you have plans? I know you had something else you were thinking of doing too at a specific bar.
Yeah, I'm going back to what I was doing. I'm going to go back to that bar and chill out discreetly and wait for whoever those people are that rented out the creepy bloody basement after me.
Got it. Okay, let me see. Sacred.
Oh, and I am going to bring my buddies to the estate.
Who?
You know, my boys.
Oh, the team, the whistle team.
Yeah.
Okay. So couple things then. The first things first. Let me just get. Are you guys going to separate then? Is it going to be Jelsara on her own and then you two off on your own with the 4 buddies?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Jelsara, you're fine to go off on your own. You don't want to do anything with them.
No.
Okay. Just I wanted to make sure before we got too deep into it. Anybody preference on who goes first?
No, I don't care.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, you go back to the Red Sox then, Jelsara. You're hanging out. And it is. It was like going on 5 when you need to be back there anyhow. So it totally makes sense that you would have that you would get there in time.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm just gonna start with her anyway, so you're good. So you get there in time, and are you going down? Are you gonna try and go close to downstairs? Where are you positioning yourself inside this place?
Same place I was before. I'm going to get a table that's directly across from the doorway that leads to it, so I can see what's going on. And I think from what you described the first time, it's kind of across from the bar.
The door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was pretty close. Like the bartender. So I'm kind of hanging out at the bar.
Okay.
In the shadows, but I have good eyesight to the door.
Okay, well, give me a stealth check for now, and take 2 silver off your sheet for something to drink and hang out on.
A lot of things you're asking me to do.
Well, you've got plenty of time. Now that there's just 3 of you, this should go relatively forever.
Hey, this keeps happening. I get advantage.
No. I don't know why you would. Do you?
Boots of Elvenkind.
They give her advantage?
Yep.
We need to give her that effect then.
Great. Just as freaking terrible, basically. But 18's not that bad.
18's better than what it was.
No.
Okay. So I mean, you're chilling. I mean, you're the news is too that I mean you're at an open bar, like hiding in an open bar, not a super packed open bar where it's actually a brothel. It was super, and you're a lady. I mean, you're basically you got your hood up and you're kind of cowled down and your eyes towards the door. You know, like you're obviously a person. They just maybe can't see your face.
Right. Well, and I could be dressed up as the witch too.
Oh well, you tell me, because
and not the witch, the old woman.
Yeah, I mean, I got what you meant. You tell me what
let's
you're doing.
I keep calling myself a witch. I did all my Halloween decorating today because I got excited for fall, and now I'm thinking about witches. Yeah. So let's just say I'm in the disguise. As I went back to the bar, I put on the old lady disguise because I think that makes more sense. So I'm not the famous me that just won this battle. Well, I didn't really win it, but I helped. from a distance. But no offense, I did more than Rigby. But last time
it's true.
I sat out with you. All right, so yeah.
So
Do I see anything? I guess the question is like, because I'm disguised, I gotta imagine like no one's seeing me, knowing who I am. That's kind of the point of the whole disguise kit.
Right. I mean, if you come in as an old beggar woman, though, the likelihood of being allowed to just sit at the bar. I mean, I guess if you're paying.
I'm not a beggar woman. I'm just an old woman.
Oh, I thought in your thing it was old beggar woman.
I don't think so. Let me look at my notes. I don't think so. Haggard, maybe. But that's not.
The guy from
That doesn't-
Hogwarts?
Well, she's a paying customer.
Not Hagrid.
I know.
Haggard.
No, I know. If she's a paying, that's what I was saying, Tim. I was in the middle of saying like if she's paying, she's paying. So I guess that's a thing. But yeah, so
Haggard. A haggard woman with a hunchback,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
with a wooden staff and tattered brown cloak. I mean, I don't look good, but I'm not a beggar.
Not
No.
yet.
Far from it.
Okay.
I
Cool.
make,
Well, you're
I
chilling
make
there.
cash.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Do I have advantage?
I mean, unless you have it for some odd reason, I mean, I don't know all the stuff you have necessarily.
That's fine. No, it's fine. 21.
Sorry, I just don't know. Like, that's your stuff.
I just like to ask, just to see if I can get some help, because
To
these rolls are
fluster-
garbage.
To fluster me. Oh, and you're taking your elephant, right? So your elephant's with you?
No. We shrunk him back down.
Okay, I'm just making sure you grab him, because otherwise he's sitting in the arena like, where'd my mom go? I can't fly out of here.
Hey, I just watched Dumbo today, so I mean, some elephants can. Maybe mine can too.
Did you watch the live action one?
No, that scared me.
I
It
never
looks
saw
weird.
it. I haven't seen it.
I watched the racist one, so you know.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It kind of is too, after rewatching it. But anyways, the elephant can't fly. I shrunk him. He's back in my pocket.
My elephant can't fly. Long story short. All right, so you got the elephant back. You're chilling there. What was your perception? Let's see, it's 21. So you see a kind of wide set, middle-aged human and a thin, shorter human, maybe tall halfling, enter that room.
Okay. Do I recognize them?
Roll a intelligence check.
Is that on my main page?
It is, and it's on the left. It says intelligence. It says INT, and it says it's for a check.
Okay.
No, you don't recognize them.
So I'm not very intelligent? Is that what you're trying to say?
Just maybe you might have seen them passing, if at all, and you just don't recognize them.
Okay, fair enough. Do they close the door behind them?
Yes.
Okay. Can I sneak behind them?
You
Is it a
can,
creaky door?
it's not a. It's
Yeah.
not a nice door. It's I mean it's like a basement door, and it did make a little noise when they opened it.
So they didn't bring anyone with them? No one looked under duress?
Not this time, no.
Okay. I'm in a different disguise from what I was last time. So I struck up conversation with the bartender, the barkeep,
Yep.
and just ask him, who are those folks? I swear I've seen that young man once before, and he did me a kindness. I'd like to thank him, but I can't remember his name.
The bartender said, "Many come and many go. I'm not sure. Who are you, young old lady? Are you drinking?
My name's Shirley.
Shirley?
I'm drinking, but I could use another. Can you get me another? And I throw another silver couple of pieces down.
Ah, of course. He pours more in your drink. Shirley, huh? Never heard of you. Yeah, I'm pretty good with faces, but I also see a lot of them. Who are you talking about?
The two that went through that door there. I was gonna follow them, but I'm elderly and my cane, it's troublesome. So I don't. It looked like there was a staircase, and I don't feel like falling down your stairs, sir.
No one needs
Unless
a
you'd like to
lawsuit.
walk me down, would you like to walk me down there with them? I'd like to go thank the man.
No, I'm too busy for that. But I'm not sure who you mean for sure. There have been a few people who have gone down there tonight.
That stoutly man that just walked in.
Stoutly. Oh. Probably just one of the normal gamblers.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll try and catch him later.
Roll a deception check as well, with advantage.
Come on, I've got a freaking disguise on, man. I'm good.
You're still lying. That's why you got advantage.
Well, bam. I disguised this as all get out.
You have a +0 to deception?
Sure do.
How's that possible?
That doesn't. Whoa. Yeah.
Well, I rolled 19, so.
Because her charisma's trash. That's why she's not she's not that kind of rogue. She's an assassin, not a fleecer. You know.
Is that the modifier for deception? Yeah, of course. No, what rogue would be good at this? Like have high charisma?
Oh, all my rogues have high
terrible.
charisma. Every rogue I've ever
Seems
been.
like a terrible feature for a rogue.
Are you kidding? Charisma and dex are the only two things I care about as a rogue. Because I'm gonna lie, cheat, and steal my way into every establishment and take over the place, whatever I'm gonna
It
do.
would help with lying for sure, deception. I get that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that is that. Are you just sitting at the bar drinking and then waiting to see what happens? It sounds like there's a game like based on what you can pull from the information. It sounds like there's like some kind of gambling going on down there.
Okay. Well, since there's nobody down there that they've left, then, or like that they've taken down there, then I'll go ahead and try and catch up with Magvarus and Rigby.
Just so happened to come across them as they're coming out. So let me get to them to where they're about to go out. I'm here for it, right, Max?
Yeah. I really like how convenient that is.
Wow, so funny how that worked out. So Magvarus, you and Rigby are, Rigby is knee deep in homeboys. Like he's sitting in here at this at the Rib Tickler. He's got a whole squad around him. Like he's hanging out with Miko, this larger than life, big thick dude who's like, what did I say, about 7-8 feet tall, just real big. He's hanging out with Lou, a fair and kind of drunk at this point, and then also a 10-inch tall winged little green fairy chick. And then Thronbar and Zachariah are over there singing their praise of Calcine to the rooftop. Everyone's drunk except Rigby. And they're having a good old time as you approach and walk up. Obviously, you guys...
I think we already played this out. Like he kind of explained that he had an invite, and I offered to come with him.
Right, and then you guys were going to go together to do the invite. Now, the only part that we didn't get to play out was that there were still people there with you. So, obviously, when you come up, Thronbar and Zachariah are super pumped about the whole situation. They're slapping you on the back, high-fiving you, like, way to go, Magvarus, you and Calcine really did a great job, or whatever. And then, as you come up, you do see, Miko and Lou, who you've never seen, and then Slammerina, who you've also never seen. And she'll continue slamming around and dancing and doing things and jumping about and be right in front of you and do a little curtsy and then continue dancing and jumping around. Lute and Miko say, hey, thanks for sharing the table. It was a pleasure to share a table with you. Maybe we'll see you at the next fight or something.
All right, take care. See you next time.
And then you guys are just going to leave.
Yeah. I don't really have... The only reason I was hanging out here is because the party was fighting. This isn't like my usual...
Jaunt.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to be rude to these people because I enjoyed their company well enough, so...
Okay. As you're leaving, Slammerina shrinks back down to size. I assume that eventually that would go away, right?
Yeah, I think it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, so she actually plops down on your shoulder as you're leaving. kind of
My shoulder?
on your shoulder as you're leaving, kind of wibbling and wobbling back and forth a little bit, like obviously a little tipsy. But she's got a great big smile on her face, and she's content, kind of nuzzled into the side of your beard.
But jealously look back and say, like, I miss my pseudo dragon.
Okay, when we get outside, blow my whistle, and the boys roll up, and I say something like, Tommy, would you be so kind as to take this tired creature wherever she wants to go?
She kind of grips your collar and kind of nuzzles, like kind of as he reaches for her with his gloved hand. She kind of dips aside to the other side of your shirt, to the other side of your neck.
Never mind, Tommy. I guess she'll go with us.
Can't believe you tried to give her to Tommy. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I named your entourage Palaquin so that I can easily add them to the tracker if needed.
Oh, so you can like drop them in as a group?
Yeah. All right, there we go. So they're around. And then I've got a map you guys can have. We can play off of now. If it'll populate correctly. Let's see if we can get some light on this picture. Oh, it's from Frozen. Okay. It's not Frozen. There we go. So that's a courtyard there, nearby to this lady's mansion or place. She lives in a very nice area of town. Oh my God, you guys. I feel super bad, but I think we're going to have to not do much more tonight. I can't barely talk.
That's okay.
I've been sick for 4 days, so I don't know, I lost my voice, but let's at least get to the location, and then I think I need to go to bed.
You got COVID?
Maybe. I don't know. My first test was a no, and then I just been home isolated for the last 4 days.
It's a new job, man.
Yeah, of
people
course.
have been bringing in the vid.
No, I mean, you just get a new job anytime or go to school anywhere, and all of a sudden, you get sick because you get all the new people.
Yeah.
So this lady's place is in the Imperial, I think. Let me double check. Yes, upper middle class. There we go. So she is in the upper north side of the Empyrean, and we'll start there with you guys next week because like I said, you hear my voice, it's like basically falling apart and it hurts.
Yeah, that's fine. Where on the map is that? I'm sorry.
The Empyrean's on it's the north side of the Empyrean. Arrow on it.
Oh, I see. Okay, thanks. So that's like a nice part of town.
It's one of the nicer parts of town, yeah. And we'll dig into what happens with her there, and you three and the other three in their adventure as well. Next week at 9 p.m. EST on Streamlined. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate it. Sorry it's not until 11.
Go have a cup of tea.
I think I have some tea. Good plan. I don't have any honey though. Wait, no, maybe I do. You're a genius.
Peppermint tea.
You're not just for hair, Max. Oh, I got that power washer for you guys. Have a good night, everybody watching.